Tech in 5.
In an age where everything is online, how safe are you really? Dive into the world of computer worms, the silent replicators reshaping our digital landscape. Welcome to our exploration of computer worms, the silent spreaders of the digital world. Unlike viruses, which need a host file to spread, worms are standalone malware that replicate themselves to infect other systems. Think of a virus as a parasite that needs a host, while a worm is more independent, capable of moving through networks on its own. This autonomy makes worms particularly dangerous. They can spread rapidly, exploiting vulnerabilities in software and operating systems, often causing widespread damage. But how do these worms operate, and what types are there? Let's dig deeper into the world of computer worms. Unlike other malware, worms are notorious for their self-replicating nature. Once a worm infiltrates a system, it doesn't just sit idle. It actively replicates itself, creating copies that spread to other systems via the network. Worms exploit vulnerabilities in software or network security. They don't need you to open an email attachment or click on a link. They spread autonomously, seeking out weak points to attack. This capability allows worms to spread rapidly, infecting countless computers. They can move across entire networks, jumping from machine to machine without any human intervention. It's this ability to self-replicate and spread independently that makes worms a particularly insidious and formidable type of malware. Let's turn back the clock to 1988, to the birth of the first notable computer worm, the Morris worm. Robert Tappan Morris, a graduate student at Cornell University, developed a worm to gauge the size of the Internet. The worm was designed to exploit known vulnerabilities in Unix systems, using weaknesses in the SendMail program, FingerDaemon, and weak passwords to gain access. Once inside a system, the worm would try to replicate to other computers on the network. The Morris worm did check for prior infection, but it could still replicate itself on an already infected system. This meant that even systems that were previously infected could get reinfected multiple times, leading to excessive replication and overwhelming network resources. The worm quickly propagated, affecting approximately 6,000 computers, a significant portion of the Internet at the time. Morris became the first person convicted under the 1986 Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. Despite his claim of having no malicious intent, the worm's impact was undeniable. Over the years, several notable computer worms have made their mark. Let's explore the most infamous ones. In 2000, the ILOVEYOU worm, disguised as a love letter attachment in emails, propagated globally, overwriting files and causing an astounding $10 billion in damages. In 2001, Code Red, targeting Microsoft's IIS web server, defaced websites and causing internet traffic slowdowns, resulting in over $2 billion in damages. In 2003, Slammer rapidly infected over 75,000 systems within minutes by exploiting vulnerabilities in Microsoft SQL Server, causing widespread internet outages. In 2004, Mydoom, another email-based worm, holds the record as the fastest-spreading email worm, causing financial damages estimated at $38 billion. In 2008, Conficker infected millions of computers by exploiting a Windows vulnerability, leading to considerable security concerns over its massive botnet. Such incidents underscore the importance of prevention. Protecting against worm infections begins with safe computing practices. And what if you suspect a worm infection? Acting swiftly is key. First, disconnect the infected computer from the network to prevent the worm from spreading further. Then run a full system scan using your antivirus software. This helps to identify and remove the worm. If the infection is severe, you might need to restore your system from a backup. Always ensure your backups are up to date and stored separately. In conclusion, swift action and the right tools are key to minimizing the impact of worm infections in our digital world.
Stay tuned for more videos on Tech in 5.